Well, today's gospel from Matthew has sort of an anti-Beatitudes tone to it. Because instead of showing who will be blessed or blessed based on action and attitude, we see who will receive woes instead of blessing. Jesus himself wastes no time in calling the scribes and the Pharisees hypocrites, which in Greek has come to mean actor, or one who pretends, or one who wears a mask. Well, Jesus could not have been more accurate. For the Pharisees were always putting on an external show, always trying to appear holy when they're actually not. They're just the opposite. And they were always preoccupied with obeying rules and regulations. Not that rules and regulations are bad, rules are good, but they were so preoccupied by them that so much so that they actually destroy the broader context of God's love and redemption in which he gave his law in the first place. By their own actions, the Pharisees locked themselves and their followers out of heaven when they should have been bringing them closer to God. Jesus even calls the Pharisees blind guides because they swore by the gold of the temple or the gifts on the altar when the sacred value lies in the temple itself as well as the altar. Their whole approach to Judaism is totally backwards. It's upside down in the eyes of Jesus. So the lesson for us today is pretty clear. We mustn't be fooled by the lure of ostentatious display, the lure of great wealth, and the power and status that come with it. And if you are a person of influence, you must never use your power and authority to exploit the poor and the needy, or anyone for that matter, for your personal gain. Jesus is very critical of the Pharisees, for they're so consumed with putting obstacles between him and the people. Jesus wants them to build bridges instead. And as a church and as a parish, we too must take great care not to become obstacles to those who seek Jesus or to seek to be part of this faith community. We mustn't be in the business of shutting people out. We're all sinners. None of us is perfect. So we too are to build bridges, not walls. If all we think about is excluding people because they don't meet certain requirements or expectations, or they don't meet our standards, well, you know what happens? We become prisoners of the walls that we build. We become nothing but legalistic, hypocritical Pharisees who look good on the outside, but just ugly on the inside. Remember, Jesus did not come for people who have everything sorted. He came for people that are messed up. So my friends, let's just strive to stay focused on what really counts. Hear the simpler message of love, forgiveness, and mercy that's at the core of our Catholic faith. And don't be blinded, for all that glitters is not gold.
Thank you for joining us today. Our digital ministry provides a valuable service to parishioners and visitors alike. How wonderful that we can share God's Word, the celebration of the Eucharist, and other important words and events with those who may not be able to be with us in person. If you would like to support this effort, please go to olphglenview.org. Click on the gold Donate button and then the Sunday Giving icon to make a contribution on our secure online giving portal. We sincerely appreciate your past and ongoing support. Thank you for helping us continue this ministry. God bless.